Yes, 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 yes. Yes, very good evening wherever you're following us. And of course, this is a Freak 24 political discussion. And we're live here so that we can tackle some of the key topics that are happening in this country. And of course, Nairobi, you hear me, Nairobi? Nairobi is total messy from the kind of rains that we have received today. People are really suffering because of rains, but we have seen a lot of people who have been swept by the water. We have seen the other day there was a kid who was swept by water along Nairobi. A lot of rains they are happening in Nairobi, so it's a bit hectic. It's a bit tough nowadays. Because what you can see Nairobi a lot is really happening. Water is all over. So if you are in any part of this country, you are in Nairobi, you are in Kawangware, Westland, make sure you keep safe because a lot of rains they are now being experienced in this county. Take care wherever you are. Make sure you keep safe. Make sure you keep safe because it's turning messy. It's turning messy in Nairobi. Drainage, Thika Road, a lot is what is really happening? Where are you following this great conversation from? Where are you following this great conversation from? Do you think that we have to do something so that we can stop this kind of drainage happening in this city, or what do we need to do? What do we need to do? What do you think we need to do so that we can stop what is happening in this country? Because a lot is really happening. But we have the complaints that Nairobi County, Nairobi County is here. Nairobi County is having a lot of cases. A lot of people are saying that the county is poorly governed. So we want to know if you are following this conversation. Do you think that we need to do something for Nairobi? Do we need to do something for Nairobi because a lot of floods are taking place in this county, whereby we have seen what is happening. We have seen today. We have seen what is happening. It's really messy in this county because people are suffering in the city. But of course, Gachagua is giving explosive speeches. I know you following what Gachagua is saying, but you know that he is one of the gentlemen who are giving the, the
Harambee! Wewe Ruto, wewe mtu ya Singa asiende Kasongo ende, watu ya Chuka, watu ya Tharaka Nithi, watu wanadanganywa huko Nairobi ati Tharaka Nithi ni watu ya Kasongo, ati ni watu ya Tutam, ati ni uongo, si uongo. Mimi niseme hapa Tharaka Nithi SHA inafanya kazi, watoto wanasoma, iko biashara, iko chochote. Muko na sababu yote ya kufuata Kasongo ati kwa sababu Soprano wako huko? Huyu Soprano kuna kitu amesaidia nyinyi naye? Harambee! Harambee! Niseme nikiwa hapa Tharaka Nithi, tukianza safari ya siku hapa Kenya animalie Kasongo hivi ya menti watembe Tigania, sisi ni moja tuweona. Unajua Kongo anataka kuleta maneno Kibaki akasimama kapitia katikati ametumia na huyu East and West. Mimi sasa Meru Kasongo tunakutangazia bidii zako zote kupitia Soprano.
Yes, 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 of course. We had some technical issues here, but we are back. We are back here. Gipsy Corner. Gipsy Corner. We are seeing a lot of things happening. Nairobi is flooding. Nairobi is flooding. Have you seen what is happening? So if you are following this conversation and you are safe, make sure you keeping safe, because Nairobi is really giving some vibes of Singapore. Are we going to reach Singapore with what we are doing? Je, tutafika Singapore kweli? Na feel Singapore ni mbali sana. Singapore ni mbali sana. Singapore ni mbali sana. Tutakuwa tunarekebisha hiyo feed ya Gachagua, but Gachagua amekuwa Tharaka Nithi anasema kwamba hakuwa afike kwa ile mazishi ya Joanna Ng'eno kwa sababu hakuwa anataka nini, hakuwa anataka mtu yoyote wa kwake apata. Viongozi walikuwa pale, lakini mimi nafikiria kwamba ile ilikuwa ni siasa, but ukitaka kuomboleza mtu, hata kama rais alikuwa pale na una maana utaki kuongea na yeye, utaki kupatana na yeye katika mkutano ama hafla kama ile, ungeenda ungeenda pale. You could have gone there so that you can give your heartfelt condolences for the late Joanna Ng'eno, who died in that helicopter crash. And of course, a lot of people were there. And one thing I learned from there, the Kalenjins are very united. Kalenjins are people who have shown unity in this country. Let me tell you, whatever I saw today, it really impressed me. It means that the North Rift people, they are so united because they composed a song so that they can send their heartfelt condolences to the late Joanna. Of course, I can see Gibson saying that Nairobi, is Nairobi even a city? Where is the governor, MP, senator? I think if you control yes, because this is the city. People will measure, people will weigh city, will weigh Kenya by what they see in Nairobi. You won't weigh Kenya because what you see in Marsabit. You weigh Kenya from what you see in Nairobi. So people are saying Nairobi is in a pathetic situation. Nairobi ni mbaya. Nairobi ni mbaya. So people are saying Nairobi iko mbaya. So I'm just asking, do you think that we need to get another governor? We need to get another governor so that we can see what is happening. Yes, Gipsicon, I can see you are saying that you remember Gachagua. You have not realized Gachagua stopped going to high-profile funerals. Yes, Gachagua aliacha. Lakini hapo inaweza vurugana sana. I think those two, they don't mingle at any point. They don't mingle at any point. So that's why after their separation the other day, a lot really happened, and all of a sudden they are not together. Ni mbaya, yani I can say it's so tough to stay in this country. Things are just happening, things are just adding up. From what I'm seeing, it's tough because hata mazishi ya Raila sikumuona. Yes, sikumuona kwa mazishi ya Raila, A lot of things are happening. This is just a weekly recap. Mvua imenyesha sana, Nairobi iko in pathetic situation. Gachagua alikataa kwenda kwa mazishi ya Joanna Ng'eno. Of course, Matiang'i akisema kwamba kura ibiwi, William Ruto akisema kwamba watu wanaongea bure. A lot is happening. So tuambie wewe unafikiri ni nini ambacho tunafaa tufanye kabla ya uchaguzi ambao utakuwa unafanyika mwaka 2027. Ni next year, sasa iko 2026. Mambo ni mengi ambayo yanafanyika hapa nchini, so unatuambia pale kwa comment section pale, ukicomment pale kama uko safe kwanza, because Nairobi inanyesha. Nairobi it's really raining. Na comment pale kama unafuatilia matangazo. Nilikuwa na analyze true speech ya John Mbadi, because watu wanasema Mbadi alidanganya. Hii wiki kuna mahali imesemekana treasurer alidanganya. Na alisema kwamba katika ile mazishi ya Raila, alisema kwamba Raila alimsaidia akaingia katika ile kiti ya treasurer. Raila is the one who helped him get into this seat. So I was trying to analyze what he was saying and what is happening, but things are so different. What he said, that is a speech that a lot of people carried from that day. John Mbadi. So kuna kitu alisema hapo, nilikuwa nataka niicheze.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency the President, Mama Aida Odinga Menpiny, the lady whom I think the entire community should be very proud of, together with the entire Raila Odinga family, leaders who have come here. I have a few remarks to make, because this is the most difficult day of my political career ever since I joined politics. I know the reason why I've decided to be strong is that I'm aware that if I went ahead of Raila, he would be strong for me. And therefore I've decided to be strong for Raila Amolo Odinga today. But it was not an easy day. Let me say the following. Many of us here know Raila as Baba. Many know him as Jacom. Many know him as Agwambo. We know him as Tinga. We remember him as Nyundo. He is Okegonea. He can be everything. He sounds very big. But we must remember, for some of us, that Raila started small. Raila worked hard. Raila remained resilient. Raila remained patient to reach where he is. I remember in 1992, 33 years ago, when I was a student at the University of Nairobi, Raila was running for Lang'ata parliamentary seat. He could come to my room, Block J, room 19. Later, Block B, in Malindi, Block B, room number 2. Planning on how to win Lang'ata. That time, the politics of Nairobi was volatile and violent. There was Jeshi la Mzee, led by Fredo Mulogumo. There was in Embakasi, David Mwenje. In Kibra, in Lang'ata, we had Kimani Rugendo over Fodasili. Very violent campaigns. All the university students from main campus, Parkland and Chiromo, were in the payroll of Mulogumo. He had to come to Lower Kabete, where I was leading the student leadership, to get support to win his seat in Lang'ata parliamentary seats. That is how Raila started. Raila is a patient man. That is why he has reached where he has reached. But let me say the second. Raila was a forgiving man. Many people here betrayed Raila in one way or the other. Betrayed Raila in one way or the other. I remember in 1996, when Raila took on Wamalwa Kijana for Ford Kenya chairmanship. All the leaders of the Luo community, members of parliament, Raila only remained with Dr. Buru Odinga, his brother. He remained with Jobo Mino from Kisumu. He remained with Fibasio from Homa Bay. He remained with Oruojode. He remained with Tom of Nyatike. and he remained with Owino Chola, and remained also with Ochieng Beo from Mathare. All those people apart from Omino and Fibasio, all those won their seats in by-elections. Raila soldiered on, despite the fact that the Luo leadership had deserted him. But now, he has died when all the Luo leaders are behind Raila Amolo Odinga, Agwambo Tinga. I am happy that, Baba, you are going ahead of us without me betraying you. I was behind you. You are with me. You gave me positions of leadership when nobody imagined that I could lead. You made me the assistant minister in the office. You made me the longest serving chairman of your party when you were alive. You made me minority leader. You made me Minister of Finance, the first Luo to be a Minister for Finance in the Republic of Kenya. Baba, thank God that I never betrayed you. Even when you gave me the sad news that I was not going to be the governor for Homa Bay County, I still stood behind you because I know why you made that decision. Baba, will not disappoint you. I will not betray you. The only place where we disagreed and you allowed it is that you are supporting Arsenal and I'm supporting Manchester United. Allow me to say the last word, my brother in Kijaluo. Joturwa, 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 Musa wakaiwa. Kane Nyasaye oneno ka jo-Israel osetagore higni no miyogi Musa. Musa nowuotho e bungu. Ji nondhogo Musa. Jo-Israel nomondhoge. But notero jo-Israel mogik e dho River Jordan. Kane oneno kana loka cha. To kono jo-Israel ni kanane cho. Piny mang'ich. Piny man gi mor kich. Piny mantie chak. But ok nachop kodu. Abro weyo nu ji toka ka. Joma biro tero u Kanan. Abro weyo nu Joshua. Abro weyo nu Harun. Jogi biro kao. Biro chopo kod u Kanan. Budha ma wantiere ni. Raila osedhi. Awa Musa osedhi. Ang'eyo ni Joshua nika. Harun nika. Kisomo Deuteronomy chapter 34, verse 8. Tijakisomo Numbers chapter 20, verse 29. Jo Israel kane Musa to, Harun boto, negi kwayo 30 days. Magi yuago go jogi. Wakwayo 30 days kako ganda. Mono wa mon Raila. Bang 30 days. Wabiro miyo direction. Kamo ganda luo dhiye. My last word. My last word. My last word. As a community, Your Excellency, and I want to tell you this, don't be shaken. As a community, there is something we believe in, that a leader, before he dies, a leader knows his death, but he doesn't talk about his death. He will show his people, before he dies, what he wants to be done. He will show his people where to take everything that he has. Raila showed us. Raila showed us before he died that he wanted us to be in government. As a community, as a party, we will be in broad-based government. We will support broad-based government. We will work with you. Mara yud thuolo mamoko aywago osiepna. Lakini wawegi kanyo. Wawegi kanyo. I want to leave you with one verse. That is Luke chapter 9 verse 49. When Joanna came to Jesus and told Jesus that Ruoth waneno jomoko ka riembo jochiende to giluongo nyingi to wakwerogi nikech ok gin achiel kuomwa. To Yesu nokone ni uneno Utimo marach. Utimo marach. Utimo marach. Ng'ata ma ok mon kodwa en ng'atwa. Ng'ama ok mon kodwa en ng'atwa. En ogandawa. Nyasaye matelu. Osiepna nin maber. Osiepna nin gi kwe.
Gipsy Kona, naona comment yako hapo unasema Tufiki Singapore. Yes, of course. Come on the way, even Kindiki and Ruto are finding it funny. John Buddy out. Gladys Wanga out. Junet Mohammed out. Pathetic John Buddy faking his way to Singapore using Raila name. Bad manners. Of course, we have seen how they have been influenced into this broad-based government, the likes of John Buddy. Even I'm shocked. I've never thought that one day Junet Mohammed will be like this. Junet alikuwa nasema imeenda. Ai, saa hii hujaimsikia. You have never heard of him. He's quiet. All the broad-based leaders, Joe Hassan say tuko kwa serikali, John Buddy tuko kwa serikali, anasema Raila walimwacha hapo. But sasa tuliona John Buddy ilisemekana kwamba kuna pesa ambayo haionekani iko wapi. He lied. Tukaona pia elections, IBC inasema kwamba they need a lot of money, more than 60 billion, so that they can handle the 2027 general election. Also, we are asking, do you think also the IBC, they are going to give us free and fair elections? Do you think also IBC, they have this capability of giving us something that is free and fair? Because a lot is going to happen come next year, 2027. If it's not going to be fair, maybe the Gen Z will be out. Maybe the Gen Z will be out saying, we want this election to be free and fair. Maybe a lot of things are going to happen. I cannot wait to see what is going to happen. So, it's tough out here. During the week, we also saw UDA taking over some of the by-elections. UDA coming second. It's a threat that come 2027, UDA, they are going to be having a lot of members of parliament. It's a threat also. The opposition have given us a standout leader who's going to go head-to-head with UDA government. Gachagua in Tharaka Nithi saying that no, we need to come out together so that we can say end of this kind of regime. But how are you going to end this regime if you cannot give us the best manifesto? You are not well planned strategically. Nairobi, we are seeing the counties in total mess. We are seeing drainage, very poor drainage system. We have seen a lot of complaints coming from all the county areas. A lot is really happening. So, in really sense, a lot need to be done in this country. Politics is really getting hot. But who is going to be the next president of this country? Do you think it is very easy for UDA to come out to just be a one-term president, that is William Ruto coming out? This is what we will see come next year. A lot will be happening. So whatever you're following, make sure you keep safe. Make sure you are safe because it's raining heavily in Nairobi. Also, I was trying to think about Matiang'i and his entire crew. Are they able to come out and defend William Ruto when it comes to these general elections? Because the main focus is who is going to be the president. Edwin Sifuna, when he was speaking with BBC the other day, he said that if the wananchi are going to say, then Sifuna go for the presidency, then he's going for the presidency. Then he says that then make Kenya the great nation, then he's going to make Kenya the great nation. Can Sifuna make the best president? Can Sifuna make the best president? because we are transitioning. We are transitioning. Maybe the Sifuna can make the great president of this country. We are transitioning. Because if you're following us, make sure you subscribe, follow us through our social media platforms here in Africa 24.